All right, I am having technical difficulties already, I guess. Welcome, 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 everybody. I have been off for so long. I feel like it's been forever since I've done a live stream. I'm actually looking at the YouTube side, watching the chat. I'm going to say hi to some people. I've got a commercial playing, which should not be playing. That's so funny. I'm going to say hi, Thrifty Angela, first in the house, and Box Van D, Kaylee, how are you doing? Here we go. New Horizons here. Hey, Susan, Stephanie, welcome. Good morning. Scroll back up. So I am using Kelly's computer. My mic is not working on my StreamYard on my computer. Amy Gephardt, how are you, lady? And so, yeah, so I am. It's been an issue for a couple of days now. I've tried it a couple of times and it's just not working. So look at all the members in the house. Thank you so much for being here. And oh, Blaine is here. Tanya's here. Thank you for being here. She Devil's here. Tracy, welcome in. V, Nomatica, Dreams on Wheels, welcome. Oh, it has been a long time since I've done a show all on my own without a co-host. This is going to be weird. So make sure that if there's any problem with the audio, any problem with visual, one of my moderators, please let me know so I can correct it immediately. And while we're talking about moderators, thank you for moderating on the show. And don't forget, put your links in. And anybody that's a member on the show, if you can put their links in as well, that would be awesome. Kenneth is here. Steve Turtle Raid. I was trying to make it over there. The kids wanted, I got a new game. I ordered it in the mail. And so we started playing. And I just got in. I literally just made it in. Ann Holland here. Thank you for coming, Ann. So it's been, I can't even remember how long it's been since I did my last live stream. It's been several weeks and I'm going to wait until they show up. But when Van Life Voyages, oops, I'm showing stuff. When Van Life Voyages comes in, I'm going to everybody give a big thumbs up for Van Life Voyages, who has been covering for me for so many weeks. It has just been crazy. So the good news is that I work only one Tuesday in July, so that is exciting. So Tim, hello, hello. Red is here. Jill is here. Thank you for being here. So this is yeah, it feels so odd being up here by myself um and back. So happy place camping, turtle raid. I've got to go check that out where they kind of evaluate other people's videos. Sometimes that's hard, and sometimes it's the best thing because your friends will go easy, not so easy on you, but at least it's the truth. So anyway, so I have been in Missouri for about a week now. Tomorrow will be 1 week, and I literally have just been relaxing. I spent probably about a day kind of repairing a bunch of little things that the handle on the dryer broke while I was gone. My son's sink's draining slow. So I spent a day probably kind of repairing a bunch of little stuff that needed. The garage remote controls wouldn't work, just little stuff. So that was fun. It's fun to be needed, isn't it? So, yeah, so we've literally just been hanging out. We've probably watched 5 movies in the last 3 days. So when I'm on the road and I'm in van life, getting my husband on screen for the very first time. There you go. Thank you for the super chat, Angela. We got her husband on the screen for the very first time. He is super shy, but he is super cool. So thank you for that. Stephanie is here. Kelly put you to work. She sure did. Stephanie is a friend of mine. If everybody was praying for my friend that wrecked her motorcycle, that is Stephanie Reese. So she laid her bike down. She had to have surgery. They rented a U-Haul. They got everything back up to northern New York, and she is tucked in. And hopefully, when I'm going to get to go up there and to the northern part of New York by Syracuse and see those guys. So I recommend the movie called The Ice Road on Amazon Prime. I recommend the movie Becky. I'm going to have to write both of those down because I will forget them. I know this is probably hard to believe, maybe hard to believe, but I don't normally watch TV. Obviously, I'm busy on YouTube, but I don't watch a lot of TV. And I remember why I don't watch a lot of TV now because I'm going to write these movies down before I forget it. Kaylee has always got good advice for me. She knows what I like, what movies I like, what places to visit I like. So it's the funniest thing living in the van full time. A lot of people are like, "Aren't you scared? Aren't you worried about a break in? Aren't you worried about that?" Hey, Nate, welcome in. And I never am. I'm never like, "Oh my gosh, what if?" I've got some security measures in place, that kind of thing. So I don't. I don't really worry a whole lot. So we spent an entire evening one night watching uh, John Wick, and it was like three of them because I guess a new one is coming out or is out. So we spent the evening watching three John Wick movies, and it kind of like I went to bed that night thinking about like bad people, robbers, people that are going to come and shoot you. And I'm like, I got to quit watching TV. That'll drive me crazy out there. Hi, Mary Jones. Hi, James. So I was going to say that's a lot of movies for you. It absolutely is. I don't watch a lot of TV. So I love John Wick movies. My kids were like, you haven't seen them yet. So I'm super excited to get them. I guess there's number four. I guess we're going to try and watch that sometime soon. We watch Amazon Prime. There you go. So Kelly does all the Amazon Prime stuff. I'll put stuff in a basket. I'll order it. Movies, she does it all. I don't really watch. I'll do Netflix. I have a Netflix account that all kinds of people use, except for me. And the other day I did watch a movie, but it was an old one about this guy that alone in Alaska or something like that. So I like those survival type movies. Yeah. Doreen is in the house. Gracie's here. She's listening from work, no doubt. Give that nurse a high five. We are bringing up Bates on Amazon. Oh, bringing up the Bates. Okay. I don't even know what that is. That's how little I watch it. But it's everything I have keeping up with video editing and watching videos. So anyway, if you what do we got? There's 42 people in the house. Don't forget, if you're having fun, give this a thumbs up. That way YouTube they like it. I like it. So anyway, what else is going on? I'm gonna read through some of these. A lot of people saying hello. Um, so what else? Today I spent the day at a good friend of mine, one of my best friends, and I did some painting for them. Welcome in, Angie. Yes, good to see you again. Hi, Julie. Yeah, so I've been just chilling. Today was the first day I really did some hard labor. Adam went with me. We went and painted all day, so that was fun. And what else been going on? Went and saw Kelly's best friend. We hung out with them a little bit. Hello from Minnesota, Seal. And yeah, so we've just been chilling. So here in Missouri, it's I came home and it's been raining all the entire time I've been home. Today was really the first day that it didn't rain. And it is hot. And I still am tossing around ideas on what I'm going to do in the van when it gets hot like it is here. So I don't know how it is in West Virginia. They said it hits the hundreds in July and August. So I don't know if I'm going to get one of those little fans that blows like ice water, like cold, but it's a real moist air. So I just don't know what I'm going to do about that yet. I'm trying to just tough it out. And you hear those stories where people like die in their car because of the heat. I don't want to be that person. So I've got my little USB fans that I've been using. I've got the vent fan. So since I've been home, I'm trying to kind of like mull around some ideas on what I might do if I want to put an air unit in. I really don't want to go with that permanent type thing. I think I might try these. They're like little like can't remember the name of them. Something Arctic Ice or something like that. It's a fan. So it's been 100 degrees in southern Indiana. Our friends in West Virginia said it was 100 there. Well, hopefully I'm missing that. I know, and I heard it's like 100, and I watched Gina's video today, and it was 105, 95 in West Virginia, 97 in West Virginia today, with a real feel of 105. I am glad I was down here in the air conditioning then. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Raining in Denver, low 50s, high 80s. That's where I want to go. So I talked to my recruiter. She called me, congratulated me on my. I'm going to highlight this one so I can see it. She congratulated me on finishing my first assignment, and we were talking about Phoenix. So it looks like it's going to be. I because I want to go to Phoenix in January, and it looks like that's going to work. That's a hot spot for our company. In the progress of installing AC in my cargo trailer and conversion at the moment, tried a portable unit, but it just didn't do the job. Upgrading to a larger unit, mounted through the wall. And my thing is, as well, is I work night shift. If I could sleep at night when it's the absolute coolest, that might work. But since I sleep during the daytime when it's the hottest, I just don't know. Yeah, I just don't know how that's going to work. So we shall see on that. Charlie Grace has a little AC type fan. Ask her off camera. I will send her a text message. I have got her number. I'll send her a text message. It's hot in weird places. Yep. Yep. It is definitely that. So, other than that, having the 13 weeks down, I feel like I did a lot on my 13 weeks, which is why I wanted to do this. This is why I left Kelly at home to do her orientation and me being on the road so that I could do a bunch of the hiking and adventure type stuff that Kelly probably wouldn't be more apt to do while she's finishing up her not her orientation, but she has to do. Bye, Shelly. Thanks for coming. So she has a mandatory amount of time that she's got to stay here. We were hoping it was 2 years, but with her getting her bachelor's degree while she's doing it, she's already has a bachelor's degree. So she's only got a couple of classes, but it looks like she's going to have to do a total of 10, a total of almost 3 years, like 2.5, almost 3 years. So it's going to be a little bit longer than what we thought. So we're going to keep traveling. The plan right now, thank you so much, Van Life Voyages, Unicorn Cake Fun. I'll take that. Kelly made me. I put Kelly to work last night. We'll give this a shot. I'm not for a couple of. There you go. So, Kelly helped me out with that. I just got out of a cold water bath. There you go. And that's what I don't know. Wake up. Once I wake up, I start getting ready for work and turn the air on a little bit, cool down, and then get ready. And the funny thing about van life is I was always like, oh, I want to make sure that I've got hot water. I like to bathe in hot water. Your 40 gallons of water are in your van. Whatever your van temperature is, that's kind of what your water is going to be. It's just a little bit cooler. So for me, so it's like I really don't even use my hot water heater right now because the water's already like for me it's like warm enough. So blue glow behind your head. Thank you. Yeah, it changes colors on me. So, what was I going to say beforehand? So, I'm out there trying to see all the hiking and that kind of stuff while Kelly's finishing up this orientation thing, not orientation, but this required amount of work that she's got to do. And then we'll travel a little bit. So, since I've been home, we've been talking a lot about like schedules. And obviously, we both, me being, it's hard being away, when you're happily married. Sometimes some marriages it works. It's like go, just go. But for Kelly and I, it's like she's flown to see me. I've been here. This is my second time here. She's coming back in August up there. We're still in that type of relationship where it's like, hey, can you come see me for the weekend? And so I'm going to take off November, the middle of November, towards the end, towards my birthday, the 20th, all the way to the 1st of January, and then I'm going to go to Phoenix is my plan. And then I'm going to do this travel thing for a couple of years while Kelly's getting her required amount done. And then when I'm 55, I'm going to take a year off and I'm going to finally hike the Appalachian Trail. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to travel together. So we've done a lot of planning. We've thrown a bunch of numbers together, and that's what I'm going to do. So the spring after I turn 55, I'm going to hike the Appalachian Trail. When I come home, we will travel together. So that's the plan. I'm buying a new unit tomorrow. It's 74 with 83% humidity. It's unbearable. So I've woke up several times in the van and it's been 93 degrees, 93, 91. And that's obviously at the highest point of the van. That's where I've got my thermometer at. I've got one lower just to see the contrast of the two. And I have one in the cab. And in the cab to the back, there's several degree difference. It's like probably 10 to 20 degree difference between the cab where the sun is beating in. I've got that blocked off. The fan is immediately behind that on the ceiling, so it helps circulate that air, and then I keep my two windows open. But if it's 97 degrees outside, it's going to circulate 97 degree air. So what I did the other day is I drove home from work, had the air on. It was pretty cool in the van. It was 71. I kept everything closed up because it's well insulated. And I woke up in the afternoon and turned the fan on to blow on me. That way the cool air that was in there, would hopefully keep me warm. And it was good. But I'm definitely going to have to do something. We'll just have to see. How do you sleep when it's hot in the van? It is so when you're backpacking or hiking, it's hot outside. It's miserable hot outside and you get used to it. So that's what I do. Gracie's back. So I keep calling it acclimate myself to the warmer temperatures. I really want, I want to be able to tolerate it. I want to be able to, yes, I'm going to wake up hot, but once I wake up, kind of clean my face off with a cold wash rag. I even drink my coffee and it's 93 degrees in there. I drink my coffee and before I get ready for work, I turn the van on, I cool it off, take a shower or go to the gym and take a shower. And there you go. So it's manageable so far. What thermometer do you use? I'm looking for a good thermometer weather station with 3 to 4 sensors. That's what I've got. I will put mine. I got to look it up on Amazon. I will put a link. You don't have to use it. You don't have to use my link to purchase it, but that way you can see what I've got. It's a main control and it's got 4 sensors to it. So I keep one outside the van. One is the actual unit itself. One in the front of the van, and I actually keep one in the refrigerator so that I always know what my refrigerator temperature is, and it's on the wall displayed so I don't have to open up the refrigerator, let the cold air out to see what the temperature is. So that's how I've got mine set up, and it's really working good actually. But the other thing is I had my sensor mounted underneath the back of the van by the hitch so that I didn't want it in direct sunlight, but there's times when it's in the shade or it's shady underneath the van or the cool ground is reflecting off of it and it's not 100% accurate. It's a little bit warmer than that. So good question. I'll link that when I'm done. I'm the same way about coffee. I love my coffee. Yeah, it's 100. The neighbors laugh at me. It's 100 degrees. I'm outside talking to the neighbors, having my hot coffee. I don't know. I may have to cut back one day. I drink 2 cups in the morning. I won't normally drink it at night except for at work. So what else is going on? The other thing that people don't think about when they're living in an RV or the camper and that, the RVs might be a little bit different if you've got a generator. But like mine, the inside temperature when I'm at work, it warms up. When I'm in the van, it cools down. When I'm running it, the temperature is constantly changing. So if you've got like soaps or conditioners or lotions or these products that they get hot and you open that up and it's like water coming out of there. So I keep everything in a basket on the floor underneath the refrigerator. That seems to be about the coolest place in my van. So I almost wonder if people put those in the refrigerator because it's like that stuff will really it'll yeah, a dehumidifier, right. So if I use the cooler, if I use that ice, it's something like Arctic ice or something like that. If I get one of those, they're small, and that's what I want. I don't want anything big, and I don't want anything that I have to permanently mount. Those are moist air. They make those things that help pull the humidity out of the van that you don't have to plug them in. They're not something that's constantly running. I may have to do that if I use that wetter heat. Got me a Starbucks card for Mother's Day. There you go. I drink that Starbucks Via, the small coffee. Oh my gosh. I'm like, I can drink I can drink those all day long. I even drink my Pepsi after it gets warm. There you go. I've never been one to like, oh, can I have a cup of ice with that? I got this thing on the at the airport. I'm still drinking it. I've said before, I do not drink a lot of water. Bought it at the airport. And I've been home for almost a week. I just don't drink a lot of water unless I'm working. I drank a bottle of water today. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Angela. Awesome, awesome. 62 people in here. I just saw a review of those and it wasn't good. Is that the air unit? It's literally a 5 or a 2 on those things. Someone said, "Oh, they're cheap." Someone said, "Oh, they don't work. They don't cool off a room." It doesn't say that it will cool off a room. It blows cold air on you as long as that ice block is cold. So once that ice block warms up, it's not going to blow cold air anymore. You have to understand, and that's what my video on the Blue Eddy, that's exactly what it is. If you don't understand how it works, you're not going to like it. You got to learn how these things work to like them. Some of them, some things are just junk. So D, I got my stove that you did a video on. I got mine. It's in West Virginia. I'm going to have to do a video on that. Maybe I'll get me some steaks too and grill them. I leave everything in the cabinet. So far, no problems. Always have the air on, except when traveling. So far, no problems. See, mine just gets too warm. Santa may have sent you a cool fan. It'll be there Tuesday. Bull. That I might have done some painting at her house today. She is a bullheaded, you know what. Thank you for the welcome, moderators. Thank you for I've got good moderators here. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna order one because I don't want they're really like they're not a bad price. And I think that for what I want, just something blowing cold air on me, I think will be perfect. So is Kathleen Klein in the house? Hello, Kathleen. Gracie and Gracie's got she's got the big class C, so she doesn't have one. All right. Oh, put a block of ice in a bowl and set it in front of a fan. There you go. There you go. That might work. That's how you do it when you're kids, huh? Improvise. So, yeah, I'm going to come up with something. So, and it's like, I don't even know how many watts that stuff pulls. So, you've got to be real careful about that stuff. Now, where I park at when I'm at work, I'm in full shade at this other nurse's house. I'm in full shade. So when I pull up there, I just plug in because I know I'm not going to get that much sun. It's supposedly when there's a break in the light to the panels when they're all connected that they don't charge as much. I seem to always be getting some charge, but it's not going to charge enough to keep everything 100%. And when I leave to go to work, I like that Blue Eddy to be at 100% or close to it. That way, when I get off work in the morning, I know I'm right at about 50% and I don't have to worry about it. So, all right. I'm going to put a link. We've been up here almost 30 minutes. I'm going to drop the link. And if anybody wants to come up and chit chat, the link will be there. I'm on Kelly's computer. I got to make sure I do all this right. I'm going to go over to Carrie's house for 4th of July. I've got a picture on my phone from last year. This guy did a number on his entire head from fireworks, just the worst thing you've ever seen in your life. And my little friend Isabella, that's in here a lot, she says, I want to do fireworks this year. I want to do this. I want to do. And I said, Carrie, let's take a look at this picture. Maybe we should show her this before she lights off any firecrackers. And it is scary. Enjoying a reprieve from the heat. That is good. I heard that about drinking hot drinks in the hot weather. Oh, I got to read that one. You never know about that. I'm going to try and find that one. Shame on you for drinking. Oh, I know. I can't help it. Oh, here you go. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you. So, yeah, I'm just terrible about it. So, I chilled this off a little bit before I came in here, and I thought maybe I'll drink some. Here you go. That's for you guys. They all drink hot tea. You're right. You're right. You just get used to it. I feel like you just get used to it. But when I drink tea or when I drink my coffee, it does cause I feel like anytime, just like when you're giving somebody IV fluids, you're giving them IV fluids that are, 60 degrees, 68 degrees. And they're like, oh, these are cold. These are cold. That's because your body temperature is 98 and you're putting cold fluids in it. But it's the same with hot. You're going to get hotter if you're drinking hot fluids, I think. So, due to the fact that Oregon is fireworks. Oh, you're a riot. There's my buddy. Are you ready, my friend? Awesome. I got
Hi.
you
Let's
here.
see if I can get this adjusted. I have my ugly background.
I don't hear you.
Oh, really? Huh.
Can you guys hear D?
Huh. Let me check.
Oh, maybe it's
I,
me. Can you say something?
yeah, I'm trying.
Oh, maybe it's me because they can hear you.
Okay, I was gonna say. Huh.
All right. Oh, they said you're coming in good. I'm gonna unplug my thing then. I'm gonna unplug my. I'm gonna try and turn. I got Kelly's computer, and anytime you try and do something different,
I know.
now
I
talk
bought
to
a
me.
blue. I
I
bought
got
a
it.
Bluetooth speaker. It's not working. I don't know
Oh,
what. I don't. It said it paired, but nothing works.
oh,
Every time I bought the 3 or 4 of them, every time I buy them, they don't work.
oh.
I
Well,
bought a
they said
headset.
they said they can hear you.
Okay, well, I didn't plug it. This is not plugged in anyhow, but
All right. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. How's that haircut?
It's short.
You know what? That's perfect for this type of temperature.
What I do like is I take a wet wash rag.
Yeah.
You know, when I was young, I always thought the guys had it great because they didn't have to worry about that long hair and trying to keep it clean and trying to stay cool. All they did is pretty much buzz cut
Uh-huh.
and got it wet. So this is very cool and comfortable. And it's not on my neck anymore. Well, it is. I haven't trimmed the neck very good, but
I'm going to turn this up a little bit. Hang on just a second. Keep talking.
okay.
These are Kelly's.
Thank you,
Oh, I
guys.
know where the volume's at. I bet I was playing with the volume. I was sitting here playing with
Mm.
this cord. I bet I'm playing with the volume.
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
You're coming across great.
oh, good. Very good. Yeah, I left my headphones in West Virginia. So I love. Yep, I love. Angie says she loves your haircut, D.
Well, I did this 2 years ago, year and a half ago.
Yeah, yeah. I
2 years,
watched that.
I think. And I did the cut with the clippers. I did the same thing this time. I did take a video. I'm gonna be putting out the video as I cut my hair with no mirror.
I don't know how you do it.
Have no
When,
mirror. I just feel it, and you know what? The bottom line is, if I'm gonna be bald, oh well, and if it does, it'll grow out.
yep, that's
But
true.
I didn't think about having to be on the camera all the time.
Be sure to wear a hat in the sun. A sunburned scalp is no fun. You're exactly
That's
right.
true. That's true.
You
I've
are
had one.
exactly right. Everybody's saying they love your haircut.
Well, that's cool.
Yep.
Anyhow,
I tend to cut my hair a little shorter in the summer too, just because it's so. I mean, it is so hot.
the
And if
only
I'm
thing I need
outside,
to
if
do
I'm
is
at
I
work,
need
I'm
to
in the air
figure out how
conditioning.
to
If I'm
get rid
outside,
of.
I have a hat on.
I need to get rid of the Cupid doll point up here. That's all.
It looks good.
But once it grows out a little bit, it'll look better.
It's only 2 weeks between a bad and a good haircut.
That
There you
is
go.
absolutely
You
true.
know what? The way my hair grows, I think I might even be a week between a bad haircut.
You know, I get desperate. I can't stand it. And so, you know, especially since the pandemic, hardly any beauty shops are open, and I'm not living anywhere close to one.
Yeah.
And so I said, and I don't know anybody that could do it.
Yep.
You know, I had to go to Parker today, Johnny, and
Oh my goodness.
it was hot. And it's 40 miles, okay?
Yeah.
It was like at about 108 or 109 degrees. I have no air conditioning in the truck when I drive. So I
Oh
didn't want
no.
to take Maxie to town, but I couldn't figure out what I could do. So I had mentioned that to my friend, my neighbor, Alan here last night. And I said, I don't know if I'm going to go, depending on how hot it is. And he came over this morning. He said, Dee, if you want to go to Parker and leave Maxie to play with me, I would be
Uh-huh.
happy to have him. So I took care of Maxie all day.
I'm reading. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's
I was
okay,
reading.
Reed.
Yeah.
Anyhow, he was great. So I left Maxie behind. I was able to accomplish everything I did.
Uh-huh.
And I had a lot of mail packages filled up the truck.
Oh my goodness.
I had to buy a ladder. I bought this stupid little Bluetooth that doesn't work.
Oh my goodness. You know what? I know this because Dee and I we talk a lot behind the scenes, but Dee has this very, very like hands down the worst luck with things like that.
I
She'll
do.
order something, it's like it's gonna be a game changer, it's gonna be awesome, and it doesn't work. Her
And
old electric bike, I rode it, I parked it, she got on it, and it didn't work. It's so crazy. I've never seen anybody like that.
everything I touch, I turns
Yeah.
to
You're
a
being
mud.
tested. You're being
I
tested.
went
You are
through 3 generators.
yeah.
I went
Yep.
through 3 refrigerators. I mean, I went. Now,
She doesn't.
now I went through 3 air conditioners.
Yeah, Gracie's asking. She doesn't have AC in the diesel. You don't have AC in the truck.
No, I have it in the back of the truck when I'm plugged in. But when I'm driving the truck
Did you get an
itself,
ice cream?
yeah, no, I didn't.
Oh,
I had so much to do.
oh.
I was so
Ice cream
busy.
should have been on the top of the list, though.
I
You
know,
can't
you're
not
right.
get ice cream.
I couldn't stop again. I just couldn't. And I would have to get out of the truck again and go into the heat
Yep.
because in my truck I can't pull in through a drive-through.
I can't either.
It's
tell
too
you-
tall with the solar panels.
Yeah, I think my number one advice these days that I would give somebody, because even if you just want a tea or an ice
Anything,
cream, like you
anything.
said, 9 foot. Every drive-through is 9 foot, and I remembered. I thought, oh, I'm 9'6". Maybe that'll prevent me from stopping places. It 100% does, because I don't want to go park and get out and lose all that time. I want to go through the drive-through, and I don't fit.
Exactly.
I'm 9'6", so I'm like, you would think I'd lose weight. Everybody's got all this COVID weight. I've got van life weight.
I do too.
I cook quick and easy meals. It rains. I'm stuck inside. I wake up in the morning and I just kind of laying around looking at the van or just reading a book or whatever, and then go to work. I here at home, you don't sit still. There's always stuff to do.
Red says we're gonna go get ice cream when she gets here.
Yeah, who's
I hope
getting ice
so.
cream?
We're gonna go out to eat.
Oh, I can't even imagine.
It's been a while
can't even
since I've been
imagine.
out to eat. I had so much fun with you guys, Johnny.
Oh, well, just wait till January. I'll be there for like 3 months. We'll probably both gain
I
20
can hardly
pounds.
wait. Yeah.
I got retired weight. Oh, man. I'll tell you what. So Justin and Christina is here. Hey, guys, we have missed you. I was just thinking about those guys. I've missed those guys. So right here, I was in Connecticut, and I came around. I was on a road. It was taking me to some Highway 1. I was coming around the corner. You had to make a right-hand turn. There's a big bridge, 10 feet. And I was like, oh, I hope I'm 9'6". I think I'm 9'6". I hope I'm 9'6", because the first thing to go is that we boost.
You know what's really scary? What if you just aired up your tires? That will raise your rig up a little bit.
I know.
An inch. You wouldn't think it. You wouldn't think it does, but it does.
But I was like, there was like literally, I felt there was a car behind me. I was like, oh, this is going to be close, but
You know, Johnny, when I had the pontoon with my ex-husband, there were some areas you had to go under bridges. And what we had to do is put more weight on the back when the front was going through. And then once the front went through, backwards, get on the front go through, and then get on the back when the back goes through at certain times of tide.
There you go.
At high tide. So you can't do that in a rig.
There you go. I'm gonna unplug my mic and see how it sounds, just for a test.
All right. Say something. Nope.
You can hear me now.
Now we can. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so much better. I'm not going to use the headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it was just me, I could hear everything I was saying. I was like, oh, I'm going to.
I know that drives me crazy. I used to have that on my computer without a headphone.
Every time Kelly and I do this, I feel like there's an echo. So I always put the headphones on.
Yeah.
Barely any time for YouTube. I'll tell you what, them kiddos will keep you running. Between a kiddo and a puppy, you're busy.
You betcha. And I bet Michael's a handful at this age. What is that? Over a year.
1 inch.
15 months or something, I think is. Yeah, he's adorable.
Uh,
But you know that he's gonna keep them busy.
okay, she said there's a small echo. It's probably
Very little, but yeah, I do hear it a little bit.
if I'll put my headphones back on. I don't want there to be an echo for everybody.
But then do you hear?
Yeah, I hear. It's just
Oh,
your
okay.
voice. It's your voice is just real soft on here. It's fine. It's gonna be fine.
Okay. Huh. Weird. Yeah. So it's been a busy day. Actually, it's been a busy month for me.
Oh yeah.
I've had my hands full. After we talked last night, I got all the icons done. I got everything up. I got it all taken care of. Tanya stuck around and helped me. So it's all done.
All right, we're gonna go without it because they're saying it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can hear you a whole
Yeah,
lot
I can.
better.
Yeah, I can barely hear it. Yeah, I don't really hear an echo. Barely.
Yeah, he said it's more like a voice
Yeah.
reverb. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a cold drink. I'll be right back.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
It's gonna be a hassle. I should turn the camera and you guys can see what I have to go through to get my drink.
Right.
You probably can't really see, but
Yeah.
not on
It's so funny. And Kelly, some people are like, oh, you don't have the responsibilities of home. There's so many things at home, like cutting the grass, the home maintenance. You don't have any of this stuff. You got to do 3 steps to get a drink out of the refrigerator, and there's just all kinds of steps. So in RV van life, so it's funny.
God, wait till you guys see what I got today. I didn't get ice cream,
Oh,
but I
I
did get
want
something.
one.
I
want
did
one of
get
those.
something.
I want the yellow. I want
It's
the gold.
dark, a dark chocolate.
Oh, here
It's
comes
all
the
dark
Pepsi.
chocolate. I love Ghirardelli. $10 for a little tiny bag. It looks big, but there's not much in there. I splurged on myself. I don't do that too often.
Yep. So
But
they're having a
definitely.
Branson meetup. Danny messaged me today. Danny said, are you mad at me?
Oh, Griswold?
Yeah. So I was painting all day today. My phone's in my back pocket. Evidently, one of his videos started playing. It was like a countdown thing. So I clicked my phone. It was in my pocket. I just grabbed my side button so that turns it off. Well, I must have gave it an angry face. And he's like,
oh no.
Yeah, he said, are you upset with me? Were you upset? Did my video upset you? I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So we were talking about Branson meetup, and Kelly's birthday is the 29th. So that's cruel. Everybody give it a thumbs up if you think that's cruel.
Sorry, I don't mean
I like the caramel ones. I like the caramel.
Let's see which one.
Is that caramel? That's just a solid
intense dark. You said it's yellow?
Angry face.
I don't see any yellow ones in here.
That's exactly what I told him. That's exactly what I told him. I said, my butt had to have done that. So I immediately changed it. And we were talking about, anyway, so Kelly's going to come and see me the 18th through the 25th. And then she works the 26th, 27th, and 28th. And actually, she works the 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, because she works on her birthday this year. And that's the same weekend as the Branson meetup. So neither one of us are going to make that. Because I re-signed in West Virginia, I'm not going to make the Iowa one. I'm not going to make the Branson one. Otherwise,
well, you can make a lot of them. You're lucky.
Yeah. So I will still make Mayberry, because that's between contracts as well. That'll be after this contract's over October 9th. So anyway.
So when is your contract in Phoenix?
It'll be sometime in January is what I'm going to work for.
Oh, okay.
I know. I agree. You got to come to Mayberry. When I go to Arizona, we will all Carrie will work for Kelly for her birthday. Unfortunately, that's at the wrong hospital. So I'm off the sugar. No way.
Sugar, I could not give up sugar. I
tell you what, I cannot. Yeah, I'm gonna miss all those. I take care of a lot of people with addictions, with all kinds of addictions, and I'm just terribly addicted to sugar, and it's crazy. Hi, Brad. Maybe
my cigarettes, coffee, sugar, and Pepsi. I can't live without it.
Mayberry.
Oh, this is so good, Johnny. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I love the wild horses. What?
This is the best chocolate
ever. It's the best chocolate ever.
I'm sorry.
I know. I can't give up coffee or sugar. It's terrible. That is the best chocolate. I try to stay out of that aisle. I do too.
I've given up coffee before. I've given up Pepsi before. I never given up completely chocolate or candy. And I can't give up the cigarettes. I tried and tried and tried. I give up.
Yeah. Yep. Hi, Carlene. Yeah, I am just terrible when it comes to sugar. Kelly said, "Oh, I got some sweets for you," and I saw the bag and I was like, "This is amazing. What am I going to do for tomorrow, though?"
I remember you're down here.
Yes. Somebody always had something.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Yep. I'm going to try and through hike it when I'm 55. So that's 2 years. So I have got to lose a lot of weight before I get started. My addiction is sweet tea. I like sweet tea. I do. So.
Actually, I like this. This is really good. The Pure Leaf.
Yeah.
I just reuse the bottles for water, but that's good tea.
Yep.
I like spice drops too, Mary. Mary Jones likes spice drops. I like those. Except the sugar gets up under my plate. And that's not good.
What are spice drops?
They're like not gummies, but a little bit like a gummy.
Are they like those little lemon drops with sugar on them?
But they're soft. They're chewy.
Oh, there you go. Those are normally gluten-free.
I should send her some.
That's it. Hey, I'm proud of you because that's the good chocolate. You did good.
I know that dark chocolate is better than the light.
Yeah. Oh, gumdrops, they said. Yeah.
I'm afraid if I mailed that to her, they would melt before I could give them to her.
So the question is, why am I hiking the AT instead of the PCT and the CDT? Most people that do a through hike the AT first.
What is the AT?
The Appalachian Trail.
Oh,
it's
the
from
Appalachian.
Springer Mountain, Georgia to Katahdin, Maine. Most people do that first because it's the shortest through hike, unless you're talking about the Florida Trail or something like that. But those are the three. The Triple Crown is the AT, the CDT, and the PCT. The AT is the shortest, the PCT is the longest, or the middle, and CDT is the longest.
PCT is Pacific Crest?
PCT is the Pacific Crest Trail. Okay. And I've been on every trail for a hike.
Yeah.
And I'm at mile marker 338 on the AT. The AT is the closest to my residence. That's why I started with that one. It's not because
you need to get together with Ray, Van Life Rocks.
Yeah.
And do that together.
Yeah, that would be fun. That would be fun.
He's a hiker.
I need CPR after that. chromiums are supposed to curb your sugar craving. I will have to check that out. And I know that's right because a long time ago when I was training for a marathon, I was taking chromium.
Hmm.
I didn't get a cupcake. I did not get a cupcake. I'm just throwing that out there.
I didn't get a birthday cake.
Oh, cool. I'll have to
I
check that
didn't
one
get
out.
one.
Oh, that's
John has not got here yet. He has been putting it off for months and months.
eat a
and
dill pickle.
He's a procrastinator. He's supposed to be here this week. He was supposed to be here last week.
Oh, yeah.
He was supposed to be here the week before. I don't know even know if he's left yet. It's going to take him 3 or 4 days to get here.
Yeah, yeah. Steve, did you get rain in Arizona? That sounds like a song.
Only one day, a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Everybody, you know what trail magic is? I did a video on trail magic because I went looking for a thru hiker on the Ozark Trail. Bigfoot was hiking the Ozark Trail, and I took him trail magic. I drove like 2 hours to find him, or more, probably. And
Trail magic.
I loaded him up. So trail magic. So, and I want to do trail magic while I'm in West Virginia. You drive to a trailhead, and you take like food, like donuts or hamburgers or any kind of food that hikers like, soda, apples, bananas, sugar, like M&Ms, peanuts, stuff like that, that you know a hiker will like, and you just hand it out. That's trail magic.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I want to do that in West Virginia still because there's several trailheads where the AT crosses, but I'm afraid to leave my van overnight at a trailhead where I'm at. It's just not like if there was a hostel or something near, I would do it. But so I'm doing a lot of hiking, but none of it's when I was in the Shenandoahs, I was on the Appalachian Trail. I did several miles in the Shenandoahs, but otherwise, yeah.
And it would be an overnight or what? You were worrying about leaving it overnight or just for the day?
So I took all my backpacking gear with me to West Virginia. It's in the van. So I could do 3, 4, 5 nights at a time if I wanted to, but I don't want to leave my van at a trailhead because somebody will break into it.
Yeah. Huh.
Yep.
You bet you couldn't get somebody to drop you off.
Well, that's what I would have to be dropped off on one end and picked up on another.
Yeah.
I'm actually, Doreen, that's the hostel that I got off on the trail. So I have hiked 338 miles. If you look at the Appalachian Trail map, I am right by Erwin, Tennessee. I stayed at that. It's like by the Nonkatucky River or something like that. Something like that. But I stayed at that hostel. Yep.
I've never stayed at a hostel. I think I've missed out on something.
Oh, they're when you're a hiker, it's the best.
Yeah, I've heard that. I
$10.
never did.
$10. You got a bed, shower. A lot of times they've got laundry.
Wow.
They've got some resupply. Yeah, it's really nice. When I say nice, the sleeping quarters is like a mattress that probably thousands of other people have slept on. But when you're used to sleeping on the ground in your sleeping bag, that hostel night
probably feels pretty good.
Yeah. I stayed in a hostel, I think twice so far on the Appalachian Trail in 338 miles. The rest of the time I stayed either on trail.
Did they check the mattresses for bed bugs?
I cannot witness that. I cannot. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. There you go. There you go. That's it. Nolichucky River. So I'll try and turn my computer. I've got a map on my wall. I don't know if it's going to let me. See that map?
No.
See that white map? That's the Appalachian Trail.
Oh, the long one.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Okay.
the Appalachian Trail. The very bottom of it, there's a black line. That's all that I've hiked so far.
Oh, wow.
Nolichucky. Nolichucky. There you go. Oh man. You're ridiculous, Derek.
My wife is often high
Yeah.
style.
So just for a second, van life voyages have been amazing, filling in for me while I've been gone. And here in July, there's another one. They're going to be filling in for me, probably. Either them or Gio will fill in for me. Van Life Voyages has a great channel on living the RV life in a wheelchair. Tanya's got medical disabilities as well. Please check their channel out. Please drop their link. And they just started a new channel with a fundraising. They're gonna help other handicapped people get out there and do stuff. Please go check out their channels. There's 2 of them now. They're going to be doing scholarships quarterly. So they're amazing people.
And they're a lot of fun. Then you'll never be bored on their live stream.
Yeah.
You will laugh through the whole thing.
It is never a dull moment over there. And once you think you've heard it all, it will be topped. He will top it. So, and I have met them personally, and they are more awesome in person than they are on the screen.
You're right.
They are amazing.
Yeah.
So please, if someone can drop their link to either one of both of their channels, check them out. Wish we had that sense of humor. Yep. That's okay. Mine abuses me on live stream. I could not witness any abuse on live stream. I'm a mandatory reporter.
I'm too serious. You're serious too.
Good night, Gary. Oh, they did great. I was worried about losing my show. They did such a good job.
They did good.
Oh, I hope people come whenever I go up. No, they do. They did a real good job. And they're just going crazy. Their channels are just going crazy. So,
I had a hard time keeping them up with all the live streams they were doing. Believe me.
I know.
I couldn't stay for all of them.
Well, the one day they messaged me, they're like, "Do you need us to do your live stream tomorrow?" And I was like, "I absolutely do." I said, I was afraid to ask because you guys were on Sunday, you're on tomorrow. And I was like, they're like, "Oh no, we're fine. We'll take care of it for you." And that's pretty good because, I mean, obviously they're monetized now. So when you're trying to get your hours, it's like, "Oh, I'll help.
Yeah.
And then once you get your hours, it's like, "Okay, I need a day off."
And one day they were doing the live stream and they got stuck in traffic. They couldn't do it. So I got contacted with them and I had to go on for a little while. Good thing somebody else was coming on.
Oh,
shortly.
yeah.
So I was able to do the raid to the next channel, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you guys all. It has been crazy. Never would I have guessed as a travel nurse that Tuesday would be the hot day for Johnny to work. It's like, I didn't even put any requests in because I was like, oh, Tuesdays, I might work one here or one there. Little did I know I'm on every stinking Tuesday.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's better.
All right.
Yes. Why I look so pale in this bad lighting in here.
Well, mine is so like amber too.
I love your colors. I love your background.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I got a good logo. And
it's a pretty awesome setup there.
Sometimes you just got to cut loose. Yep. So this right here is a wall that I built. It's made out of 2x2s or 2x3s. And I put this on it so that if I ever, because I didn't want to put these all over the wall. So this can come down and go out to the garage. You just have to turn it. And it'll go straight out the door, out into the garage.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, it's the entire width of the wall all the way to the ceiling.
How big is that?
Um, it's probably 7 foot by 95 inches, probably. I think is standard. 90.
Wow,
It might be. It's probably 95 because I think it studs 92 and
that
5/8.
is really cool.
Yeah, yeah,
Very creative.
yeah. Brad said we both look great. Brad also said, if you don't mind, he noticed that your channel membership was up.
Yeah, I just started it.
Yeah, he said he's so happy that you started your channel membership.
I did a trailer. I put it out this morning, I
Oh,
think. or
cool.
last
I
night.
was painting all day, so I will
Yeah, I
check
did
that
a
out.
channel trailer
What's the
because
news?
everybody knows I didn't want to do memberships for a very long time, and everybody was asking me, "Why do you do it? You should do it. You should do it." So
Yes.
finally, I decided, okay.
Yeah.
So I explained why I didn't want to do it and why I'm glad I am doing it. So, in the channel trailer,
Yep.
monetize whatever it is.
Yep.
So
Did
hopefully
Nursing Our
everybody
Travel Bug squeak in? Nursing Our Travel Bug did squeak in. Thanks for coming, guys.
is that Natasha or Bill?
You know what? I don't know.
I
So
never
I
know.
was, she got real altitude sick. Did you hear that?
No.
Yeah, she got really bad altitude sickness
Wow.
after she had been there for a little while. So
Let me get Maxie down. He wants to go out the door. Bear with me.
awesome.
Come here, Max.
You talk about altitude sickness in Colorado. My daughter is in Colorado Springs, and that's right by Pikes Peak. So
You want to
I'm
say
trying
hi?
to talk her
He
in.
doesn't like the
Aw.
camera. He always looks away. He doesn't want to be anywhere near the computer.
Aw.
That's why he's always laying down when I do my live stream. People all say, "Where's Max? Where's Max?" I said, "He's sleeping. He's laying down."
That is so cool.
He has nothing to do
So
with
I'm trying to talk my daughter into hiking Pikes Peak with me up the Bar Trail. And she is in, wait a second. Why aren't you at work?
Hey, Kelly.
Look at her sneaking in. That's so cool. Hi, Cal. Miss you. So hopefully my daughter will hike Pikes Peak with me. She's like, I'm not in a good enough shape. She's like a beast compared to me. She's
How old is your daughter, John?
she'll be 27 this year.
Oh, wow.
I think. She's born in 93. I think she's 27. It's
How many
hard when they
kids-
get older to keep up with their age.
How many kids do you have?
4.
How old are they?
Don't do that.
Boys
with
and girls. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about you, Johnny. Let's find out a little bit about Johnny.
Yeah. Kyle's going to be 32 this year. Caitlin's going to be, I think, 27 this year. Yeah. Megan will be 23 this year. And Adam just turned 21 before I left for West Virginia.
So 2 boys and
Please
2
get the thumbs
girls.
up, people. There's 65 people in here. There's 65 thumbs up. I'm
Wow,
happy.
you're doing fantastic.
28 this year. My son is, born in 93. Oh, she'll be 28 this year. Thanks, Red. It's hard to keep up when they're old. How in the heck do you have a 32-year-old? That's what I'm talking about.
Mine is
I
kind of
do.
easy to remember. I know he was born in 70. So
Oh,
it's
that
easy
is-
to
that
add
is
the
good.
tens, you know.
So I never felt old. When I turned 50, I really was okay with it. I thought, I'm 50. I'm still very active. I'm fine with it. My son turned 30 and I was like, I don't have a 30-year-old.
I know.
I do not have a 30-year-old. And it's crazy.
My son is 51 years old. 51.
Your kids are old. Your son is 51.
My son is 51 years old.
Yep.
And my granddaughter is 31.
Thanks for being here, Kaylee.
So
Yeah.
now you know how you can feel old.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. That's a tough one for me. So yeah. Mine are
So
28 and 44. That's an age gap there.
so do you have any grandchildren, Johnny?
I don't. I don't. Me and the kids were just talking about that.
Yeah.
So they're all just, they're not in a hurry these days. Kate's got her career. Megan just graduated college. The boys are, Adam's getting ready to start back going to school. Yeah. Luna's 6, just chiming in. Maddie's 6. I couldn't believe Maddie turned 6. So I came home, and 2 days later, Kelly and I had our 7-year anniversary of I Met You. Like, I met her 7 years ago on June 25th. That was our first date. It's hard to believe we've been together 7 years.
Yeah.
Time goes by so fast. I love the fact, people are like, oh, I can't believe YouTube takes 30%. YouTube is saving all these memories for me because this time goes by so fast. I need those videos to look back on. And it's like, oh man, I remember when I did that. So,
I don't think people realize how blessed we are to have a place like YouTube to do this. We can take videos, we can share them with family, with friends. I mean, we make friends. What that YouTube is providing for us, man, I'm happy to pay 30%. I'm happy to pay 30%.
How did your kids survive their teenage years? Asking so that you don't murder them. I'll tell you what. So obviously, I was married before, and John, who is my ex-husband, is a cop. So when you've got parents that one's a nurse and one's a cop, they kind of behaved growing up. And even in their adult lives, I've never had to deal with some of the things. These people, I messaged Kelly the other day, and I'm like, I want you to go give all my kids a hug because there's a couple of kids here, and I'm going to kill them. They're not going to leave this hospital alive. I'm going to strangle them. They were just little snuts. And I thought, I'm done talking to you. You're 12. I don't know. So my kids were probably a whole lot different than how the kids are now.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Like, I know that that's partly a parenting thing, but I think it's partly a school thing.
It's partly a social thing.
We got our butts paddled with a wooden board in school. These kids, you can't yell at me. The teachers, they tell the teachers, you can't yell at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. Y'all be happy I was a nurse and not a teacher. Line up out in the hall. I'm coming. Red. Man, you got some kids. 34, 30, 27, 23, 20. Whew. No grandkids yet. See, it's like they've got a whole different plan.
Yeah.
I think I've got Kelly's computer because mine's acting up. I think I need to plug it in.
I leave mine plugged in.
Well, I do mine because mine won't hold a charge now. But I think
it's a good thing I have a lot of solar when I'm not plugged in because I run my computer 24/7.
Are you gonna be 23 this year?
Yeah.
We're talking about the kids.
Have her come over and say hello.
Megan, they said come say hello. Now since I already confessed, my daughter just gets home, and what does she bring me into my office?
Oh, wow. Hello, Megan. Let's see. Hi, sweetie. Hi, she's beautiful.
Oh my gosh, she does.
Who?
So,
Someone you work with?
So Boxman D.
Yeah.
Looks exactly like one of our managers. Well, when she worked at Target, one of my managers at Target.
Yay! Hi,
Oh, you
kiddo.
have a lot of people watching.
Yeah. Hi, Maggie. Oh, that's Kel. Kel must be on break. She's got it. Well, I don't know.
What a
She's on
well-trained
break.
daughter.
What a well-trained daughter. It's not dark
Oh,
chocolate. I don't think it's
look
good.
but I think mine was better.
Or I'll refrigerate those later. Oh my goodness.
It's like the bag even says try it frozen.
Yeah, I'll refrigerate them and I'll freeze them.
I like frozen candy.
I do too.
I do.
I do too.
But I
Yeah.
don't have any room in my freezer.
Yeah, so I tell you what, our kids, our grandkids, the things that they deal with, I think that we never have. I never, one time, no, I was in Jamaica. One time in my entire life, did someone walk up to me and say, "Do you want to buy drugs?" One time in my entire 52 years.
Wow.
And
I
that was in
can't say
Jamaica. That was in Jamaica. I kind of expected it in Jamaica. But yeah, never ever was offered drugs. And these guys, no chromium. I'm going to start that tomorrow. First thing tomorrow. Oh, I'll tell you, my next 13 weeks, if I gain 15 pounds my next 13 weeks, I'm going to have to buy a bigger van. I like frozen whiskey.
I need a van that's 3 times the size I have for all the packages I got today.
Oh, you know what though? I mean, people just love you. They just love it. Oh, I'm not getting the emojis. Oh, those are my emojis.
I got presents from Blue Wave today.
Oh, did you? He was up by me.
He's up in New York.
Yeah, he was up by me. He was like his last video that he put out, he was on Highway 81. That's not 20 minutes from me. But he didn't contact me until he was in Pennsylvania, and that's past me. So
Man, he's been so good about sending me little picture clips, text messages of pictures of the scenery he's seeing. He wants to share that with me because he knows I have to do virtual travel these days.
Yeah.
through everybody else. I get my traveling in, but I have to do it through you guys.
Well, and that's the thing. Like my travel videos, my adventure videos, they don't do as good as my Blue Eddy videos or my how-to van life videos.
And I don't understand that. They should.
I love sharing them with people. I love going out there and bringing people along. And I like that kind of editing. I like that kind of, I just like it. So.
You're a really good photographer. I can't say it. Say it, photographer.
Thank you. I'm trying.
But you're really good. I need some real, if I could do anything, I could learn. That's one thing I need help with. To become a better photographer. I'm getting the editing pretty good. But I have to have something good to edit. So, and I don't have the good.
Yeah. So, and one of the easiest things to do is to take a still picture and in your editing, add motion to it. So yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So then it
that?
doesn't look like you're just flipping through some pictures.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll work on it. We'll do
You can do that in Filmora?
Oh, I'm sure you can.
Huh.
Thank you, Anne. There you go. That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do what you love. Do what you love. I miss one. You'll attract the right audience. That's exactly right.
I'm not gonna eat any sushi, Gracie. I don't like raw fish.
What are you eating? Sushi? Oh
no.
I cannot eat sushi.
I cannot do it.
Oh, in the chat, put in there what you could not be paid to eat. I could not ever be paid to eat sushi or Brussels sprouts.
Well, I like Brussels sprouts.
It is not happening.
I like the vegetables, but certain meats. I don't like slimy meat. I think sushi is slimy.
But I don't like slimy stuff. I don't like that.
No.
Liver, bugs, liver. So, you know, people were chocolate dipping because what do you call them? Casadas?
Cashews? Cashews?
No, the bugs that are right now.
Cicadas.
Cicadas.
Cicadas, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, people chocolate dip the cicadas. They're very, very high in protein.
Yeah. I've had chocolate covered ants.
No way. Cicadas. Thank you, Shannon. So a guy comes in. I'm taking care of his wife. And he does fishing tours in West Virginia, which I would love to do. I want to go trout fishing. I want to take a fishing tour closer to the fall when the heat's a little bit lower. So he's going to take me out. So he says he went fishing, took a couple guys out, and they caught a fish about that big. And he said it was about that big around. He said it was almost rounder than it was long. So they're all like, we gotta open this fish up. It was full of cicadas.
Oh gosh.
Because so the dogs, so imagine your puppy eating those. They're high in protein. I sat there and watched a bird just shred one. It's crazy.
Somebody in the chat just said they had a
chitlings. My parents used to eat chitlings.
Chitterlings. Yeah. Carlene said she once ate a chocolate dipped cockroach.
Can't do it.
You couldn't pay me to eat that. No.
Oh, thank you, buddy. Yep. Gross. I know.
No, not. I can pass on that stuff.
Oh, I can't do it. No bugs.
I have tried a lot of things I didn't think I could eat.
Beth, I am in northern West Virginia. I'm in Missouri right now at my home base. I leave in a week. I leave on the 7th to go back to West Virginia. I'm on the very northern part of West Virginia. I was recently in New York, but 81 goes right through Hagerstown, and I'm real close to Hagerstown. Night, Joni. Yuck. There won't anything Derek won't eat if you paid him. Show him the money. Oh, no. Breed,
well, no. Duck egg, it's an egg.
So I didn't even know those existed. No.
I could eat an egg.
You know, when we were growing up, I don't know. You're a little bit older than I am, but when we were growing up, it was like the whole thing was like people were eating monkey brains. I'm like, stop. Like that cannot be healthy.
No. I've had frog legs. I've had octopus. Octopus is very chewy.
Yeah.
But not very many. I never was one to eat all those exotic foods. Like, I don't think I would like caviar. Just doesn't sound too good to me.
Yeah, I don't eat it. Yeah.
I'm a basic American food, meat and potatoes and veggies.
Yep. Yeah, I like chicken, pork, steak, meat and potatoes.
Yeah. Well, give me a ribeye steak or a New York. I don't like top sirloin, but I do like New York.
Yep.
But who can afford $30 for a steak today?
Yeah. So the
But I
cicadas.
did buy the ribeyes for my birthday
I saw that. I
because
saw
the
that.
people had gifted me and wanted me to
right.
go get it. I did.
Yep.
But
I
they was
like.
good.
Yeah. So somebody mentioned that every 17 years we have the cicadas, and where I'm at, where my van parks at when I'm not, when I'm working 3 in a row, I park at another nurse's house. And the cicadas, it's on 12 acres of land. It's 90% wooded. The cicadas are amazing. They're
The noise.
everywhere. They're everywhere. It's crazy. Like I've got a video with them just buzzing. It's so crazy.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. The
good
sound.
night,
It was
Angela.
neat.
Everybody check out Angela's new video. I'm glad you bought your ribeye. There you go.
Yes, I did. I enjoyed it so much. I fed my 2 neighbors with me. Had ribeyes with my neighbors.
Yeah. I used to eat frog legs because my grandpa was from they were Georgia, LaGrange, Georgia, I remember. And I went there when I was really, really small. I barely remember it. But he worked on an airboat and they got alligators and frog legs and stuff like that. So I know I had frog legs before. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you a little story.
There
I
you
probably
go.
told it
Yep.
before, but when we were kids, we teased my baby sister Annie all the time. And we used to tell her that the kidney beans were cockroaches.
Yeah.
She wouldn't touch a kidney bean when she was little.
I don't like.
She would not touch it.
I'm not a bean person. I don't like ham and beans, lima beans,
Oh, I like beans.
kidney beans. Lima beans is another one. Just keep
Oh,
them.
I love lima beans. Ham and limas. I bought a ham today, a small one, but smallest I could find.
Oh yeah. So a friend of mine, Carrie, she was in here earlier. I did some painting at her house today. She's got this massive smoker, and she's going to smoke brisket for us on 4th of July.
Ooh.
And we're just going to go over there because Kelly has to work. So my kids and I we'll go over there and do some fireworks. And she's got brisket, and I'm like, I'll eat anything. I mean, smoked, yeah.
You're better at trying things probably than I am.
Trying things? Oh no,
Yeah.
I'm not. Ask Kelly.
Really? Oh.
I'm the pickiest eater in the US of A. If
I
Carrie
have
was
be-
still,
I never was picky, but I have become picky in the last couple of years.
if Carrie was in here, she would pee her pants laughing just at the fact that, oh, well, you're not a picky eater. I have a geographic tongue. So if you don't know what that is, everything is spicy to me. My daughter has it. One of my sons have it. Everything is spicy. Ketchup is spicy. Barbecue sauce is spicy.
Yep.
Some 99% of pepper is spicy. So I can't eat any of that. There you
I
go.
can totally relate. I don't like spicy food. I don't like sauces. Different.
It's gross. Oh, we'll be able to see if you can see it on that. It's gross.
Is it tongue ring or what?
No, it's a geographic tongue. She has it too.
Oh, I see.
So we can't eat spicy foods.
Yeah.
So a lot of barbecue sauces, a lot of added spices, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's spicy for us. We can't,
Yeah.
yeah.
Even a lot of foods like spaghetti. If people put a lot of spices in it, I can't eat it.
Well, and for me, Carrie made spaghetti and meatballs today, and I was like, she's like, can you have this? I said, if it's not spicy, yeah. The problem is, though, the meatballs or sausage, those are typically spicy. So, yeah. That's a bummer. There you go. Oh, these guys are a mess. Derek's misbehaving tonight. I don't know what we're going to do with him. I'm
What
glad.
I mean tonight.
Very good
Have
point.
you ever known him not to misbehave?
Yeah. Oh, she has a geographic tongue too. That's cool. I don't know if I've ever known him not to misbehave. You're correct.
I've never
So-
heard that term, geographic tongue, but I think that's what I have. Because
Oh, you might. It's got all these little fissures in it.
yeah,
So, and things get in there and it's
Yeah.
really spicy.
yeah,
So that's one of the problems with like in van life for me. And I really thought, oh, I'm going to get out there. I'm going to do some cooking. I'm going to do some campfire cooking and that kind of stuff. And on my days off, I do. But I eat when I'm traveling to destinations, when I'm at work, when I'm at lunch at work. It's a lot of quick meals. Do
Yeah.
you know what quick meals, what a short term for quick meal is? Fat. It's just fat. It's just fattening, unhealthy food. So
Yeah.
I find myself eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, like a ham sandwich at work, or like all these stuff that's quick to make.
yeah.
And it's and I'm
Well,
less active.
peanut butter jelly is not unhealthy.
Right. I think if you eat it 17 times in 1 week, it might be.
Oh, yeah.
I know that. They were eating some kind of crazy. You're right. You're exactly right. That's the answer.
Yep.
Is that what it's called? Most spices set my tongue on fire anymore. That's exactly
Yeah.
what it's called.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can look at your tongue and you can kind of see if it's like starting or if you
Mhm.
like I was born with it. My daughter, my son were born with it. My grandmother had it. So it's really and like Megan, mine and Megan's are probably the worst. Megan's used to be worse than mine. She's been using more spices, so it's getting a little bit better. But we're still like, oh, that's too spicy for us.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yep.
Mm.
Google it. Google it. Yeah. Carbs are amazing. That says the Cookie Monster. Says the Cookie Monster. Nuh-uh. You do not.
Cookie,
Yeah.
cookie monster.
That is what my daughter does, Kaylee. My daughter was cooking today, and she's got these little trays, and she makes like 5 of them, and then she's good for the week while she's busy working in that because she goes to the gym every day. She cooks every day. She takes vitamins every day. I don't know where she got it from, but anyway. So
When I
I'm
was young, I
better
cooked
when I
a
get
lot
better.
of the. When
What?
I was young, I cooked a 30 days worth of meals in one day. So I froze it, but I can't freeze foods anymore.
Can you see it? Somebody wants to see my tongue. Or have Megan show her tongue again. It's gross. If somebody just comes into the live stream and I've got my tongue out, curled under, they're going to be like, yeah, unsubscribe. I can't see it. Yeah, I think you might have some.
Huh?
I think you might have some.
I do. I'm sure I
Yeah.
do.
Jolly Red Giant. Yeah, I love carbs. It's
That's
not
pretty
lovely.
bad. Here we are in the live stream, sticking
what
out
I
our
said.
tongue.
Somebody's gonna be somebody. Oh, that is funny. So we're talking about spicy food, geographic tongues. Mine's much worse. Mine looks worse. I'll send you a picture of mine. Mine is like.
I
beyond
just
crazy
never
good.
heard it called that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Derek says he's in the wrong chat.
Oh man. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Who all just looked at their tongue in the mirror? Raise your hand. I think that's what I have. Oh, yep. Oh, yuck.
I'll bet everybody after this live stream is gonna go look at their tongues.
Oh man, that's funny. Yep, yep. TMI. It is TMI. It's horrible. I need to go to the mirror. Oh my goodness. I don't know if mine's doing it or not. Yeah. So I've had it all my life. I'm used to it. So, and I don't know. That's a good one. I don't know. My grandma had it, so I don't think it's something that gets better with age. I don't think it improves as you get older. A doctor once told me that my mom had a vitamin B, or my grandma had a vitamin B12 deficiency, or my mom had a vitamin B12 deficiency. That's why I have it. And I was like, well, I took prenatal vitamins. Why do 2 of my kids have it? So, and there's 4 of us, and I'm the only one with it in my family. I could put you both to shame. There you go. Yeah,
I've always had splits, like
little cuts. They look like little cuts.
That's what it looks and feels like.
Yeah, it's a geographic tongue. Yeah. The
congenital. Congenital. You're born that way. I don't know if anybody in my family has it. I don't know.
Yeah,
but I know I have it. But now I know what it's called.
There you go. So all you have to do to make it, acceptable, you make it tolerated, is just eat ice cream every day.
And lay off the spice. Or chocolate. Ice cream or chocolate. Either one. She's
no
frozen.
Spices, extra ice cream. Yep.
You're freezing every now and then, Johnny.
Oh, it might be my internet.
It's just your picture, not your voice. Even when you freeze, we hear you.
Yeah. There you go.
I'll tell you what, I've had the best internet since I've been back in courtside.
Oh, yay.
Real good internet.
Yay.
Maybe a little lag, but very little. And I have not had a single problem with my internet. None.
Hot and spicy.
Well, Kenneth can beat us all with spice and hot.
It was on sale, Gracie. It was on sale. I had to. I was doing an experiment. Did you see that picture I put on Instagram? It had 4 containers of Ben and Jerry's.
Johnny and Kelly brought me ice cream to courtside.
Yep.
They sure did.
Yeah, we did. We bring ice cream everywhere.
Well, don't forget the ice cream.
So, as luck would have it, since I was gone for 2 weeks, I completely powered down the van except for the 12 volt. So I completely emptied the refrigerator, defrosted it. So I had to eat all that ice cream so that I could defrost my freezer.
Oh, you had to.
I had to unplug it for 2 weeks. I didn't want to run it for 2 weeks. So I unplugged it, ate all the ice cream. Good to go.
You had to do that. Absolutely.
There you go. Ice cream is a killer. I feel like you might be onto something. Derek got unicorn cakes. That's right. Kelly brought Derek Doritos, unicorn cakes. She knew that Tanya was on a diet. You can't diet on vacation.
No.
That's the diet's got to be left at home. Don't pack it.
Right.
Yeah. There you go. Cookies and cream. I had to.
Okay, everybody in chat, what is your favorite ice cream?
Mine is, if you know my favorite, put that in the chat.
My favorite used to be Rocky Road, but they used to make it with walnuts. Now they make it with almonds. I can't eat them. No geotongue here. So today I think my favorite ice cream
any
is
flavor, peanut butter.
pecan praline. I love that.
That's what I brought. That's what
But
I
I do
brought.
love any kind of ice cream pretty
Yep.
much.
We got pecan praline in Phoenix and brought it.
And I love mint chips. Somebody just said that.
Strawberry chunk, Bailey's.
Bailey's
That
ice
is
cream.
not ice cream.
I bet there is a Bailey's ice cream. Why not?
Yep. Yep. Coffee. Oh, I love orange sherbet. I love orange sherbet with vanilla.
Yeah.
I love it. The dreamsicle. I love that.
50-50, they called them in my
Blue
day.
Bunny is good. I love Blue Bunny ice cream.
Blue Muddy's really good. Yeah.
Pecan. Yep. Oh, Neapolitan.
And likes homemade blackberry.
Tin
Oh.
Roof. I've heard of that.
Yeah, I have.
What's my? Do you might know my favorite? If you know my favorite, put it in the chat. Cappuccino ice milk. I wonder if that's a Canada thing. I don't think I've ever had that.
I love a coffee ice cream. I do like that.
Kelly likes chocolate mint chip as well. She likes that as well.
Has your
That's
favorite
me.
come up?
That is me, really.
Have your favorite come up on the chat yet, Johnny?
What?
Did your favorite ice cream come up in the chat?
No.
Oh, look, a happy place says Moose Tracks.
Oh, yeah. It kind of looks like. Oh, boom.
Chocolate.
Yep. Beth got it right.
American Dream.
Yep, that's it.
Ah, wow.
Yep. That's why I know you either had to watch the video or see the thumbnail or something, Ted, because that's a very specific type of ice cream.
Yeah, I would forget it even if I saw it because I know I've seen all your busy videos in the last year at least.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Yeah,
totally
lactose
remember.
intolerance will do it. Yeah, so where I'm staying at, they've got this like Martin's grocery store. It's a thing up there. We don't have it here. I don't know. It's kind of like maybe a Schnucks would be here. And never heard of that ice cream. It's Ben and Jerry's. It's very expensive for some reason. But if you go to Martin's and you have their little card thing, their little like points, rewards, whatever, it's always on sale. So ad is perfect. What's in it? It's new to me. It's got what do you call those cones? They're like sugar cones, and they've got vanilla ice cream on them. It's like a drumstick.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a drumstick
yeah.
busted up in vanilla ice cream.
Oh,
Yeah. So you get a pint of it, and there's probably like 2 drumsticks busted up and vanilla ice cream. It's so good.
Mm. So there are sugar-free ice creams too.
Oh yeah. So yeah, when Kelly and I were doing the keto diet, there's some stuff called it was on the tip of my tongue. I can see the container.
Somebody brought me some not dehydrated, freeze-dried.
Oh
ice
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Don't you remember
It's
going
okay.
on field trips? You used to go on field trips and get the space Neapolitan ice cream. You remember that on field trips?
No, I don't remember it. You're a different generation
Halo.
than me.
Halo. That's it. Halo.
Halo.
If you're on keto, that's it. You're exactly right. Yeah, if you're on that's American Dream. You got to drink that. You got to eat that. Oh, retired from Baskin Robbins. You got to love Baskin Robbins.
Ooh.
If I go to any place like Baskin Robbins where it's in like containers, I get 1 scoop orange, 1 scoop vanilla. I've got it all worked out. I've planned.
Well, I think it would be good to do a taste your ice cream cup. So go to 31 flavors, right? and
Yeah.
have them put a teaspoon of every kind of ice cream
Oh,
in one big cup, and you get taste 31 flavor ice cream.
yeah, Halo Top. That's what it's called, Halo Top. Yeah,
Halo
highly
Mocha Kit,
recommended. Yeah.
360 calories a pint. Wow.
They, Uh, I haven't seen Baskin Robbins for years. I know every now and then you can find one like at like destination place. I think there might be one in Branson. I think when you go on vacations and stuff like that, like the big cities, I think they might still have them.
Well, they still have them all over California and Arizona.
Yeah, and Rebel, I've seen Rebel at the grocery store. I have seen that.
I think Cold Stone has become the favorite.
Yeah, I wonder what. Yeah, Cold Stone is a favorite too.
Yeah.
No
VR.
sugar, pineapple coconut. Yum. Thrifty drugstore used to have 5-cent scoops.
I
Oh,
remember that. We even when we were poor, once in a while, Dad would take us to Thrifty's and let us have a double scoop of ice cream.
yeah. My dad said they used to get like a nickel allowance, and it's no wonder I like sugar, but he would go to the store. You remember that it's in a jar, and it used to have a blue lid, and it was like marshmallow cream. You could put it in like desserts and that.
Yeah.
A whole jar of it. My dad said he used to be able to buy that for a nickel. He would eat that.
Wow.
So I was doomed to like sugar. That's like pure.
That's it. 100%.
Yeah.
Yep. Just like
I know,
marshmallows.
Yeah. You what?
I can eat 4 or 5 marshmallows, then I'm sick. I love them.
Love them.
I love them, but I get sick to eat too many.
Lots of peanut butter. When I was a kid growing up, I used to catch my marshmallows on fire, and that was the best way to have them. And my mom used to slow roast them.
Yeah.
And I was like, I could eat 7 while you cook 1.
Yep.
And now I sit there and like, don't rush me. Like I got this. Don't rush me. And I'll just get it to that perfect, like it almost is like that, that perfect tannish brown. Perfect.
The problem is the longer you leave it over the fire, it'll fall off your stick every time.
Oh, that's when
Every time.
right before it falls off, get your hand in there.
Yeah, right.
Nothing
And
burn
burn
cream
your
won't
hand.
handle. Burn cream will get some burn cream on it.
Okay, now I have to have a barbecue or a campfire.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Slow and steady. That's right. I love it.
A fake ring in the gumball machine. I remember that.
A fake ring, right?
I remember the little quarter
Yeah.
machines that could get fake toys. Yeah.
Felix said you can't get anything for a nickel anymore. I think he was just, a fake ring in a gumball machine. That's about it.
Hey, you used to get pretty cool little stuff in the Cracker Jacks.
Yeah. Oh,
Remember Cracker Jacks?
yeah.
When we were growing up,
Yeah.
they put things in your cereal boxes and potato chips.
Cereal,
like
right?
towels and metal cups.
Yeah. We all talk about being picky eaters. When you were growing up and you were allowed to get a box of cereal, you didn't care what cereal it was. You would eat Raisin Bran if there was a race car in there.
Exactly.
It was all about the toy. I'll eat whatever. Just put it in my bowl.
Yep. Mom never had to buy dish towels because she got a dish towel in her laundry soap.
In your laundry soap. There you go.
Yeah.
The worst thing when I was growing up, I hate to even admit this online, but you ever we would have oatmeal. And if you don't like oatmeal, there's only one thing that you can really do with oatmeal. And that's put it in a little plastic baggie and throw it out the bus window. That's
No,
the-
I'll tell you. We can tell you what you're gonna do is oatmeal. Make oatmeal cookies.
oatmeal cookies. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I hated oatmeal, and
I
I got
did
caught
too.
throwing it out the bus window. So
Yep.
I was like, I can't eat that. Oh,
No.
brown sugar. Yeah. Brown.
I
if
didn't like
eat
oatmeal.
Oatmeal, it would have to have like brown sugar, cinnamon, stuff like that in it. But I'm just not a fan. And you know what? It's 100% probably the texture.
Yeah.
I don't like that slimy,
Slimy.
pasty,
Hello.
sticking together. I
I know.
can't do it.
But I like cream of wheat. I
Oh
love
yeah,
the smoothness of a bowl of cream of wheat. I eat
Yeah.
that at least once or twice a week. I love cream of wheat, but I rarely ever eat oatmeal.
Oh no, that's terrible. Yeah. How many times have you seen? I mean, really, the marshmallow, it'll that's a third degree burn.
Mhm. Yep.
I used to put oatmeal in my meatloaf. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
To absorb that grease in that. Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's a filler
wonder-
like rice.
Yeah.
I put rice and oatmeal in my and breadcrumbs, but
Yeah, I cannot. When I was back.
boy, we got on the food subject.
I know we did. Back in '91, when I first got into healthcare, I was a tech. I helped give patients baths. I helped feed them. And on Sunday, they got cream of wheat in the morning, and they've got cream of mushroom soup for lunch.
Ooh, I love it.
I can't do it. Oh,
Cream
I
of
can't-
mushroom
I
soup,
had to-
I like.
I had to feed the patients. Oh my gracious! I can't stand the smell.
Of cream of mushroom?
It's gross. I can't
Oh,
stand.
I
the smell.
love cream of mushroom soup.
Yeah, I miss being able to eat cream of wheat.
My sister says Bulger. I remember we used to get
What's
surplus
Bulgur?
come out.
What is that?
It's a grain, like kind of like a rice, or actually more like quinoa, I think.
That's
Kind of quinoa. But it's a grain. And we
Yeah.
used to have to eat that for breakfast, Bulger.
yeah. Yeah, everyone likes food. That's a good subject. Whoa. You want up here? You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Come here.
Oh yeah, the dish is in oatmeal. It comes saucers, butter dish. Hey baby. Aw. See,
I don't like
Maxie won't like all I have to do is put him up here. Doesn't want anything to do.
she wants a chocolate marshmallow.
Hey Maddie. Maddie. Hi, baby. Hi, Maddie. Give me love, Maddie. Come here. You want to come up here? Come on. Come here.
Almost broke my guitar.
Let's see. If he doesn't have to
Oh,
look
there's
at,
mommy.
as long as he doesn't have to look at the camera, he's okay.
Right. I'm not. Well, Maddie's the same way. She's like, I'm just here for the chocolate. I'm just here for the chocolate.
You're such a good boy.
We're still, you know it. It is. Hi, Maxie.
Well, it's funny when
Do
we
you
were
remember
growing up,
that? Mary,
when we were- I'm
Mary
sorry.
Jones is asking if you remember that. You remember when oatmeal used to put China? We used to put
Yeah,
tea in the, yeah. Cool.
It's funny what we remember, what we liked when we were kids. As
I
an
know.
adult, we think it's terrible. As an adult, it's just the opposite. Like I hated cabbage.
Yeah.
I
Do you
hated
remember
cabbage.
getting those? Do you remember getting those little green stamps?
Yeah,
My mom,
S&W green stamps and blue chip stamps. Guess what? I got my first cookbook ever in my life from blue chip stamps.
oh,
My mother saved when you went shopping, it's kind of like people coupon today. In those days, they got the stamps. So they would give you a bunch of stamps based on how much you spend. You kept them and put them in a book. Then you went to the blue chip store and you could purchase things with them.
Oh, I didn't know about the blue chips, but I remember the little stamps.
Yeah, it was the same thing. They had
those. You used to buy groceries and you got stamps.
Yeah.
So
they even had orange ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fun. People today would be like, what? What? You went grocery shopping and they gave you stamps? Yeah.
S&H, not S&W. Yeah. Yep. But you can tell which ones are old in here and which ones are young.
I love it. I feel like animal control would have an issue with that.
That's just funny.
I'm getting hungry. I know. I don't know how we got on the food subject. I went to the post office for stamps once. Yep. Oh, mercy.
Are you happy?
Good times. Yep.
Are you happy, baby? I guess now I hear an echo.
What?
Now I have an echo.
Oh. Do you guys hear an echo?
Somebody said earlier they heard it. I turned my volume down on my computer, but I don't know. Is it still there? I wonder.
Yeah. That's true. Oh, they all hear one.
Hey, kids did not have phones when we were young.
Yeah.
In fact, most adults didn't have phones.
It comes and goes. I can put my headphones back on.
I thought it was my computer. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's gone now. I hear it every now and then.
Yeah, that's what someone else said.
Derek hears it. Yeah.
Yeah, they said it comes and goes.
Yeah.
Echo, no echo. Keep a dime in your pocket for a phone call.
Dime.
An old rotary phone she found. What's this?
We used to go to all the telephone booths. In those days, public phones were all in telephone booths. And people dropped the coins in there. And we always checked the little things. We got money out of those telephones.
Oh, yeah. You'd walk by and see if there was any coins in there. We'd do that in the gumball machines, too.
Well, my brother taught me something really bad. I'm going to tell a bad thing about me. He taught us, how the soda pop machines are today.
Yeah.
In the old days, they were on rollers. You could actually reach up in there and pull one of the Pepsis down. I can remember a few times we literally emptied a Pepsi soda pop machine.
And that's to show now you're addicted to Pepsi.
Yeah, I am.
That's your punishment.
Yeah, we did some crazy things when we were growing up.
Old-fashioned typewriter, paper dolls. We used to play with paper dolls.
Oh, yeah.
I never played with dolls that much, and we played with paper dolls.
We made our own paper dolls. Yeah.
Yep. Trash time every night.
What did this say? On board a aircraft carrying a wood trash.
She had no clue what to do with it. I agree. These rotary phones, they see them in movies
Yeah.
That's the only way they know how, like,
Yeah. That's true. At least you could hear them. They had really loud ringers.
yeah.
Yep.
It was like ding for
How
5
about the
minutes.
phones that had the little thing
Yeah.
you put in your ear?
I'm not that old. Yep.
Me either. No, I am.
Yeah, I do. I was somewhere where they had the old cash registers though, where they had to push down the levers and then the door would pop open.
Yeah. I
Oh,
actually
man.
worked with those old I think they were IBM cash registers or something. Yeah.
Yep.
You didn't have digital anything.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yep.
No technology back then.
Well, John and I, cell phones came out and we got one. I mean, he was a cop, all the cops needed one. It was in a bag. I mean, if you took a shoebox and flipped it upright, that's how big it was. And it sat between the 2 car seats and it was huge. And
Yeah.
we were so cool because we had one. It was like, no.
Okay, how many people remember 8-track tapes?
8-track. Yep.
8-track. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
We
remember
had-
the great big CDs? Like they had a great, like bigger than a record. A big record. Some
Yeah.
people don't even remember records, but the things that everything
I
is.
would love to have I'd love to have a turntable now. I might have one at the log home.
Hmm.
I might have one. You're so cool.
How about the old Victrola? Oh, I would love to have a Victrola.
Yep.
Where they used to have to wind them up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Reel to reels, yeah. I had a reel to reel.
I remember the 8-tracks because of my parents, but I was from the era where you would have the little bitty cassette with the 2
Yeah.
dials in it, and you'd stick
Oh,
your pencil in there and you would just spin it,
Wind it up.
fast
Yeah.
forward it.
And
Yeah.
they got all tangled up in the
Yeah. And you'd have to pull it out
cassette player, yeah.
and roll
Oh
it
my-
back up. Oh
and
my gosh.
splice it back together.
Yeah.
You thought you had confetti.
Yeah. 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 Yep. Oh, mercy. The good old days. Fleetwood Mac on 8-track, baby.
Oh yeah.
There you go. I remember 78s. That's the big
Oh,
ones.
yeah.
78s, yeah.
What about the 33s?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
what were the smaller ones where it was just one song on
The
one side?
45s.
45, yeah. I had a ton of 45s at the log home.
Remember on the old record players, you used to have put a disc in the middle of your record.
Oh, yeah.
put it-
Yeah.
Put
Plastic.
it on the
yeah,
record
metal.
player.
Yeah.
Unless you had a 33 or a 78.
Those were the 45s. You had that thing that went in the middle. It slid
Yeah.
over. Yeah. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right. The good old days. The good old days.
Yeah.
And then you'd get a scratch on it and it would play the song. Blimp, blimp.
Yep.
Remember that?
Oh yeah, over and over and over again. That's where they came up with the term, the broken record. You sound
Yeah.
like a broken
Yeah,
record.
you sound like a broken record.
Yep.
Yep. That's funny.
I can remember in those days, of course, we did have records and we traveled, right? We moved all the time.
Yeah.
And I can remember our records melting, literally melting in the heat. They got all warped.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can slow
And
them
how
down.
about crayons? You
Yeah.
couldn't travel with crayons.
Oh, man. Back in the day when I guess I was in kindergarten at the time, either kindergarten or 3rd grade, one of the two. Remember the old registers you had in school? And they were metal and they lined the wall. and if you put your crayons up there, it would just melt down the register. Oh man, yeah,
Yeah.
I got in big trouble.
Yep.
I melted like a whole box one day. Oh,
Oh, wow.
yeah, that was so fun though.
How many people remember? Maybe they still have them back east. I don't know. The radiant heaters, the great big radiant heaters, were in every home, every place, and they were huge. Like I can't describe it, but that's how they heated place.
Yeah, you know, I was gonna say the other one was. This is like a kid thing when you were in school, but did you ever remember taking glue and pouring it all over your hand, and you would smear it in and let it dry and
Yep.
peel it
And
off?
peel it off. Yes.
Put it on the bottom of your feet.
Yep. That was fun.
Yeah. Who needs an Xbox? Give me some glue. Oh,
It's sad that we had so many experiences when we were young. What I should say,
Yeah.
we. Let's not say we, because I'm a lot older than you are. But still, that kids have missed out on all that stuff.
oh yeah.
Today, everything is done for them. Today, everything is technology.
Yeah.
Everything is computer, digital. And I think it's sad because I don't think kids think for themselves as much as we did. We had to be creative. We had to come up with silly string. I remember silly string.
Yep. Oh man, I loved it. Yeah. It's just different. Like every era, I mean, it's just you have those different things. It's like, remember when, I mean, I'll sit and listen to the kids talk and they're like, remember when Adam did this? Remember this? And it's totally on 100% different level.
Different level.
But those were the things, it's like, remember this, remember this. So
Well, imagine what it's going to be like 10 or 20 years from now. Then they're going to look back and they never heard of a cell phone.
Yeah.
You know, they never heard of a laptop. Everything's gonna change. Everything.
Yep. That is true.
Oh, I remember the Slinkies.
Slinkies, yeah.
What about yo-yos? Do they still have yo-yos today?
Silly putty. Oh yeah, I have a yo-yo. I love them.
Okay.
Yeah, I like doing tricks with them.
Yeah.
And a Rubik's Cube.
I remember the Rubik's Cube. I think they still have those.
Well, they're coming back around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's so funny. Now it's yo-yo. It's called an iPad. Yep. Pet rock for grandma.
Yeah.
Before they ever say exactly.
Do you know where your children are? Be home before dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a pet rock before they ever sold them in the store.
Yeah.
Jacks. I used to play jacks and pickup sticks.
Oh
I was really good with jacks. In fact, I didn't like those little tiny rubber balls. I used a golf ball.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I used to take golf balls and cut them open.
And let the rubber bands.
It was a rubber band, and you could slice through them, and all of a sudden they would just.
I know. That was fun. Yeah.
Yep. Funny.
Well, Johnny, I need to fix something to eat. It's 9 o'clock here. And I only thing I had today is a frozen waffle when I got home from the store.
Yep. Oh man.
So unless you want to bring somebody else up,
let's give. Help me give away something.
Okay.
I'll give away 2 shirts since we've been hanging out a long time. Put a lot of mileage. What is it? I was the good kid.
Have you learned how to use the StreamYard app to get the names out of the chat?
Oh, is StreamYard got one now?
Yes. Hang on. Let me see.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see if I can find it. Hang on. Bear with me.
Called No Bounce. Making up rules, D.
No, here we go. Okay,
D making up rules.
So let's see. I choose the broadcast. Uh-oh. I think it has to be on my computer. So go to, let's see. Type in your browser, Johnny. Type in StreamYard.com/giveaway.
Oh, on a browser?
Yeah.
All right. Stay up there.
Uh-huh. Did you find it?
I think so.
Okay. All you have to do is click on that, which is ask which broadcast you're using. Okay.
Okay.
And then in the word thing, you can, don't say it, but type the word in there. Exactly how you want the chat to type it on the chat comments. So say, pick a word.
Where, the browser, it opened up a new place.
Yeah.
So how does it know which,
Okay, on there it says choose a broadcast. Click on the arrow.
I must be on the wrong one.
Okay, let me see if I can.
There's
My problem is I can't choose a broadcast because your live stream.
There's a video on how to do it.
Yeah. But it should say choose under where it says watch a tutorial, scroll down, and it'll offer you to choose a broadcast.
Oh. I'll have to do it. I'll have to.
Okay, it works really well, better than the one that I had before.
Because my first one says StreamYard Help Center, and then there's some videos. There's not a YouTube live comment picker, but that's on a. These are all videos on how to.
No. Yeah. You must. Did you type in StreamYard.com//giveaway?
Oh.
Here, let me type it in. Let me put it in the private chat. Hang on. Let me do that, and then you can click on it. Let me get this here again. I just lost it.
She's so good. We played tag, climbing up trees.
I can't find out here.
Ask one of the kids. That's exactly right, Stephanie. Exactly right.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna paste it in the private chat for you.
Okay, and then
And then
I
you can.
wonder if it depends on which browser you're using, because it was like
you're on StreamYard and
so tech savvy.
No,
You're so tech savvy.
I'm not, but I've learned to do this. So do you get it in the private chat?
Any user whose comment includes this text, and then I just put a word in there, and they have to press the word.
Use 5 or 6 letters. Do it. Make it simple. Do it in all caps.
Okay, all caps, and just pick a word.
Right.
Okay.
And then show the what you can do is type it in the chat for everybody. If your name comes, that won't matter. But tell them to copy it exactly.
Oh, gotcha.
Or put it in a banner.
So I need to put it in there.
Yeah, you can just show everybody what the word is.
Type ice cream.
Okay, that's a long one, but how about just
What?
cream?
I
That's a
already
long
put ice
word.
cream. I put ice cream in there. All one word. Ice cream.
Okay.
All one word.
All right. So so people are typing 2 words. When you type to the chat, okay, you have to type it exactly as Johnny typed it.
Sorry, guys.
If it's 2 words, it won't work. If it's
They got it now. They got it
okay,
now.
so once it gets in there, wait. You have to wait for a second. Make sure everybody gets it in there.
Put ice cream in the chat, guys.
Yeah, everybody in
All
the
one
chat.
word. Yeah, they're getting it.
Did you type it in caps?
Yep.
Okay, all caps. Has to be all caps, one word. So when you think everybody's got the word in, if they didn't get it in, you're going to draw them.
Okay.
Then all you have to do is hit the word draw on your tab on your page.
The giveaway.
Right.
All right. Here we go, guys.
And it might take a few minutes to draw it.
Yeah.
Because how many people are in this stream?
I guess I didn't share it. I guess I should have.
That's all right. I can see everybody's getting Van Life Bridges wrote ice cream.
Yeah. Gracie Seeking Adventures is the winner.
All right. Yeah, and you could have shared that on your share screen.
Okay. You know what? I'll share that. And let's do that one more time with the same word. See if that works.
Okay, there's our first winner, Gracie.
Okay, there's the first winner.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. All right, and then I'm going to draw again because you can do.
Yeah, you can do it as many times as you want.
Yeah.
Call me V. All right, V
is the second one. Okay, so there you go. So Gracie and V are the winners tonight.
Congratulations. So are you able to pull up a prize wheel or what?
I'll pull I don't have it pulled up. I will send both those guys an email. They both, I think, have one of my Johnny Journeys t-shirt. So I will I'm gonna stop sharing. There we go.
What about your mug? Do they have your mug?
Yeah, I'll give them their choice. I'll reach out to both of them.
Okay.
Gracie and V, I'll reach out to both you guys and we'll discuss what you guys won. And
I can set up a prize wheel for you.
Can you give mine to Angie Hayes? Yes, I can.
Okay.
Yes, I can. And
that's nice. That's nice, V.
Email me what you want. So Angie, I'm going to put a comment in here, a banner in here. This is Kelly's email address.
There you go. Yeah. Vanderella.
Yeah.
D.
Email that and we'll get you your shirt sent out.
There you go.
Thank you, V. I think they got 2 of them. So that was really cool. That was really cool. Money Works.
I have one of Johnny's t-shirts with its long sleeve. I can wear it right now.
Yep. Money Works, Freddie said.
Yeah. So what do you think of that StreamYard name picker? Pretty cool, huh? Now you know how to do it.
I know. I wish we would have talked about this before. I would have had it all ready to go.
I know. Well, cool. It didn't take that long.
No. That was super
fast
cool.
Compared to the Wheel of Names, and it never worked.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't get the
right.
I could, yeah. So I'll have to have.
I can still do the Wheel of Names for the prize wheel, no problem.
The problem
Like-
is I'm on Kelly's computer.
Yeah.
On my computer, I'm real savvy with where things are at.
Yeah.
And yeah,
She probably has
4%
it booked.
we can charge.
She probably has it bookmarked.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyhow, all right, Johnny, I need to go. I really do need to. If there's one thing I neglect, is eating.
Is D
Eating. I never eat.
eating?
I never eat. I
Well,
mean,
go get
I
some
need
ice cream,
to
will
eat
ya?
because I get too busy and I don't stop and take the time. So I need to go eat something. And I enjoyed being up here with you, even if I'm called a pale face.
Nobody called you pale.
I know, but I do. Anyhow, I love you guys. I love everybody in the chat. Thank you for having
Thanks
me
for
up
coming
here.
up with me, Dee.
I had a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, D.
Okay, good night. I love you, John. I'm going to go ahead and go.
Love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys. How much fun was that? I always love talking when we get on these rampants about how things were when we were growing up and how tough we had it. I could bring both my kids up here. They'll tell you how tough they've got it. But all the fun memories are just amazing. So anyway, I will not keep you guys any longer. It was so much fun. If you're new here, thank you for being here, and I hope you come back. I am going to be live next Tuesday as well, and haven't decided yet for this week if I'm going to have a video up on Friday. But if you guys, real quick, if you're a moderator, you want to put your link in the chat for everyone to check out, and then if you're a channel member, thank you very much. And matter of fact, I will do that real quick. I'll play that little banner. And if I got to get it on the right thing first. These are my channel members. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody for your sponsorship, for your channel membership. It really helps out the channel. And thank you all for coming. If anyone has anything else they want to say, if not, we're gonna shut this thing down. Love that tune. It's catchy. It is catchy, isn't it? You can't help but sing it. Be good humans. Thanks for the shout out. Thanks for the sponsorship, Steve. All right, guys, we will see you guys next Tuesday. Everybody have an amazing 4th of July. Stay safe out there. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. I would do. Don't do what I would do. Be safe around all the fireworks. Take care.